Alright, welcome back. Here in the TechReborn world, I went and got me some clay, and we're going to try to make us a foundry today. I knew that was going to happen, so I made another one. And there we go. 5 compressed clay. And throw that in there. Let that cook up. Now the foundry needs claystone, a furnace, and 2 iron. I got the iron in the furnace. This is going to make the claystone for me. And get a few more saplings here. Pretty soon I'm going to make me a immersive engineering coke oven. That way I can make charcoal. I got a little bit of coal, but don't want to use it if I don't have to. Alright, now we can get this made. Now, I kind of like the way this thing looks and the way it works. I'm going to sit it right over here next to our furnaces. Basically, you put your heating stuff in there, you put your ore in there, and it melts it down, kind of like a Greg Tech crucible or smeltery. And what we need that for right now is we need to make these 2 things. A steam generator, which needs iron plates, which we make in there. So what we're going to do, I'm going to put about 6 of these in here, and we're going to break them up. Hope we get a little bit of extra out of it. And I'm going to need a few more of these cranks. I kind of like using this mod early on. It's, kind of gives you the feel that you're, working your way up through the ages, having to go in and do the manual cranking using mechanical power. Now, put that in. We want to tell it we want plates, and we need 4 rivets. We get 8 per recipe, so we need 2 of them. This is going to need 4 rivets, so let's see if that'll do it. And then we can also make our ingots this way as well. Okay, it looks like we get 1 plate per piece, so that'll work. We're going to need 6 iron to make our iron bars. We're going to need 2 extra plates there. So might as well just throw all this in here. So there's the two for our ingots, or for our rivets. And I'm gonna have to break up some more iron, definitely. There's for our bars. This will be what we need for our rivets. We need to get one more plate, and we'll go ahead and let that turn into ingots. Alright, so we need iron bars, we need rivets. Alright, iron bars, rivets, plates, another furnace, and then a steam container. Steam container is galvanized iron around a piece of glass. Galvanized iron is actually brass, or zinc, sorry, and iron together. I thought I had found some zinc while I was mining the other day. Huh. Apparently. Oh, wait a minute. I bet you I turned off the zinc because there is zinc in the nether. So that might be an issue. So you need zinc in here and iron to make your galvanized iron. So we are going to have to hold off on making that, unfortunately, until we can get in the nether and get some zinc. So I'm going to throw these in here, hold on to them until we get that. Made some factorization barrels. I'm going to throw a lot of this crap over there. Me and Junior's been checking out a few 1.8 mods today, both of which are basically like world conversion mods, kind of like what TerraFirmaCraft is. Both very different in the way they work. One is almost like TerraFirmaCraft exactly, except that it isn't, I guess. It's kind of weird. It's almost like, to me, that it's TerraFirmaCraft for people that don't like the real hardness and the physics. Where in the heck is all my cobblestone? cannot believe I cannot find cobblestone. I know I've been making a lot of stairs, but damn, I'm down to less than a stack. That's unusual. Because there is no gravity blocks in it, but it has a lot of the, you can't make tools, out of metal without an anvil. It doesn't have the molds like TerraFirma has. It has an anvil mechanic, but it's a little bit different. I kind of like it. Me and Junior are actually planning on doing a kind of test drive video, going in kind of like a first look, if you would. We're gonna go in, try it out, show you guys what we've figured out of it. The other thing that makes it different from TerraFirma is some of the spawning of things. Like clay seems to be, at least for our testing this afternoon, it's harder to find clay. Why? Oh, that's stone. Where's my iron pick? Heck, I thought I was using an iron pick. Well, that's not good. I gotta find me an iron pick. I must have broke it. Well, we either need to... There's gold in them there hills. We either need to make us a Chidu portal, like what I did in the Playthough server, or we need to find some diamonds. Since this world has regular world gen in it, I think we're gonna look for some diamonds. I'm definitely gonna have to get an iron pick to get them, but we can at least look for them. Dig around here, see if we can find any. The other one we were looking at is, we call it Mine Strap, which I do believe they call it the same thing on their wiki. It's Mine Strapolation or something like that. And it actually starts you out with less health. It doesn't have the hard mechanics of not being able to make wooden tools and stuff like that, which, by the way, there is no napping and leather working in this one I was just telling you about, the vintage craft, which I probably didn't tell you what the name of it was either. And it doesn't have the debris laying all over the ground You can make stone tools, but you make them with like pebbles rather than with cobblestone. You also can't make cobblestone, which is different than TerraFirmaCraft. It also adds a little more of an mid-game feel to it with windmills and mechanical power generation. If any of y'all look at the Feed the Beast Reddit, there's been a couple posts on there about vintage craft. That's where I got the idea to check it out. The other one, Mindstrap, is quite a bit different. They both have really beautiful, in my opinion, world gen terrain changes. What is up with my mouse? It's like jumping all over the place all of a sudden. Which is one thing I really like about them. I also love the fact that they're 1.8 mods. I like a lot of the things that were added in 1.8. Spiders are not as freaking much of a pain in the ass in 1.8 as they are every other version. I hate spiders. I don't know what it is. They can always hit me before I can hit them, usually, with the way they jump. But in 1.8, I tend to be able to get them a lot easier. And I like the fact that we can have different doors without bibliocraft. And I'm trying to think of some of the other things that were in 1.8 that I like. It's been so long since I've actually played it. Oh, I like the changing the enchanting and the anvil. Actually gives lapis a purpose, and to me it almost feels like you don't need to make spawners as much just for XP. If y'all watch a lot of my videos, you'll know I usually don't make them. Sometimes I'll make them like on the Thylacraft server. Either I or Junior may make one out of that double skeleton or zombie spawner I found, but I'll probably never use it. It just, for one, it bores me to sit there and wait for them to stack up, and to me I could go out and kill them a lot easier than just sitting there waiting. I don't need them to be spawned in a box that they can't get to me. And I don't AFK in video games, especially Minecraft, which is one a lot of people tend to do it in. To me, it just, if you're going to play the game, you play the game. I don't understand why you'd want to just sit there and let your character do stuff while you're not paying attention. I understand that my ideas and feelings on this matter are strongly opposed by many, and I don't have a problem with that, not one bit. I'm not saying that people are wrong by doing it their way. I'm just saying it's not my way. So nobody needs to tell me that I'm wrong in the way I play. As long as you're enjoying what you're doing and I'm enjoying what I'm doing, there should be no arguing and fussing about who's doing it right, who's doing it wrong. And I'm not saying that I have never made one and sat at it. I'm not saying I've never used one. I have indeed used them before. I've made tons of them. Look what we got right now. It's just gotten to the point where I've gotten bored with it. In some HQM maps, I do need a mob farm to get certain materials, and if I didn't have it, I'd either not have those materials or it would kind of break the progress of the game. The mod pack would go a lot slower, which may not be a bad thing. Where I would have to actually go and make an area to go in, kind of like an arena, to go in and kill them. But not all about doing that either. I'm more into open world type things where I can just go out and kick their butts. Now again, I play mod packs where this isn't completely possible, so there are times where I have to do it, but in open worlds like this, don't see where it's necessary. Just like when I'm playing an FTB pack, and it figures I only got 2. I'll play a little bit different than when I play like Greg Tech and things like that, because you kind of have a different mindset when you're playing with Greg Tech, or I even do when I'm playing like this one. Where this is going to be a long-lived, as long as I don't screw something up again. Which, now that I have a Roma backup in here, hopefully that won't be an issue. I'm not in any hurry to get to the end of the game or the end of the pack, where with CTMs and HQMs, I kind of feel like it's a challenge to get the quest done, to get to the end of the pack. So I play it a little different. And I need wood. Wood would be good at a time like this. Lithium. Alright, let's go get some wood to make some more torches. Hey, get out of the hole, dummy. Hopefully in the next few days, which we got more Mineco coming out this week. Hopefully y'all enjoy that series, that mod pack. Go try it out for yourself. It's very fun. It's, you know, very different than what most are, which is one thing I really like about it. It's not the usual grindy kind of thing. It's a lot of mining and gives you options on, hey, we got a lost map. If anybody doesn't know what that's from, it's factorization, and it's for finding the Colossus things, I think they're called. It's how you get dark iron. I don't know a whole lot more about dark iron in factorization anymore. Junior's supposed to be coming in this world to play a little bit. Me and him will have to make a trek out and see if we can find the Colossus. He likes taking them big boys down. I think they're called Colossus. Great big things. I actually found the first one. Me and Junior were messing around in a pack I built. It's actually this pack before I added TechReborn to it. It's gone through a lot of changes to become the pack it is now. There is somebody a little grumpy right around this area. Let's see if we can find him. Sounds like he's possibly getting pushed into water. Pushed by water into this lava right here, maybe. But the zombie's not. It certainly sounded like that skeleton did. Minestrap has like the stone cutter from Pocket Edition Minecraft, and you use it to make bricks and stairs and stuff like that. I've not played the Pocket Edition. Junior has. But it's kind of neat. There's kind of a ore dictionary issue. I was playing it with another mod called Base Metals, which is alright for what it is. It adds other ores into your game. Has hammers to double your ore up. Adds different metal versions of iron trapdoors, iron doors, iron fences, but not a whole lot else. So I took it out of the pack that I'm playing Minestrap in. Mainly because if you process ore with one, it doesn't work for the recipes for the other. So I went ahead and took it out of there. Plus, to me, it's kind of a pack. It's kind of a mod for people that like to build. And as y'all might know and notice, seems I'm playing like a caveman right now. I don't like to do a whole lot of building other than machines and factory type things. Making pretty things out of different metal blocks and stuff just ain't my thing. So I didn't see a reason to have it in there. Plus, because the two separate mod packs that I'm talking about for 1.8 are both kind of total conversion mods. What in the world, mouse? Why is it every time I go around them steps, my mouse goes all kinds of crazy? You know what? I better look up and see. Flint and steel. Okay. We can make it with iron. Just wanted to make sure, seeing as how TechReborn is a Greg Tech 3 and 4, I guess redo? Can't even really call it a port as much as it's just kind of redoing it. There's a lot of things as far as machines are concerned that have been basically ported over, but most of the nerfs and things haven't. And I really don't like hearing all of these zombies And I'm right by all of this. Wow. What in the world, mouse? Stop it. It's almost looking on screen like it's my game lagging, but I don't think it's my game. It's like my mouse is jumping. I had it actually die on me the other day when I just got done doing the Nether episode on the Thylecraft server, which I knew was going to happen. And I knew I should not have said that it was going to be a quick and eventless trek through the Nether, because as soon as I do, it's going to become a very eventful, pain in the ass trek. Ouch! Dirty prick, don't do that again. You could have at least gave me that damn steel sword you were using on me. You dickhead. Greedy prick. Hit me with the damn thing and then can't even be nice and give it to me. But there's these weird gas in there that don't shoot fireballs at you. They like come up and bite you in the ass. And I think they actually gain health every time they hit you. So you really gotta try to kill them with arrows to keep them from biting you in the ass and gaining health back. And the daggone thing just kept hitting me and my mouse died. The battery in it just went. And I hurried up and logged out to keep it from killing me. I don't typically do that, what most people call combat logging. Kind of against the idea if it is just because you're going to die. Now, in my case, I was going to die, but it was a hardware issue, not inability to stay alive issue. So therefore, I didn't have a problem with it. I don't like to die when I play. I try to play as much as possible without dying. But I won't, in my mind, cheat the game to not die by logging out. Well, our backup thing just went a few minutes ago, which tells me it's been about a half hour. And I'm not having a whole lot of luck of finding this other diamond. So rather than let you guys sit here and listen to me ramble on some more, I think what I'm going to do is end this video. I was hoping there was going to be a diamond right there. I'm going to end this video and do some digging around, see if I can find a diamond. And if not, which I shouldn't have problem finding one eventually, but if it takes too long and I get too bored trying to find it, I will do a cheaty portal. And in the next one, we'll go in the nether, see what we got to deal with in there. See if we can find us some zinc, which we get from sphalerite. There's 2 ores in there. If anybody remembers the Greg Tech before Greg Tech 5, when he did the ore generation changes, there were 2 ores that spawned only in the nether, and that was sphalerite and pyrite. Pyrite is basically just iron. I heard that. That's one of those blitz things. If I remember correctly. I gotta go see if I can find it. Then we'll end this. That's also where you got yellow garnets, was from the sphalerite. I don't know how there's a blitz thing out there. They're usually found in cold areas. But I swear that's what I heard. I definitely don't see it. Huh. There's my cave. It would have been right around this area. I see a creeper. I actually see 2 creepers. I definitely do not see anything that looks like a white blaze. So, no idea. So, well, I guess we'll end that here. You dirty mother. There's got to be a cave right here. I'm going to go ahead and end it. I'm going to dig around and see if I can find this thing. He's going to piss me off sitting there bad mouthing me like that. Hope you guys enjoyed. Next time we'll try to get that foundry done and automate our cog of the machine pounder a little bit. And maybe I'll get some immersive engineering coke ovens made. If there's a certain mod that y'all are interested in me looking at next, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just gonna kind of go through them little by little. Probably gonna mix it up a little bit. I'm not gonna run through a whole mod. COG's a little different because it's not very big. Not a whole lot of content to it since it's a new mod and an alpha mod. You know, this is all it adds. Where if we try to do a complete run through of, say, thermal expansion, which I probably will not do thermal expansion anywhere near the same. When I start building those machines, I'll either build them off camera or build a whole lot of them real quick in one episode, because everybody has seen thermal expansion stuff done. Everybody uses it. Same with Ender IO. So I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time with showing you the mechanics of the machines and how to build them and stuff like that. But anyways, have a good one. Take it easy. Hope y'all enjoyed. And I'll see you when I see ya. Later.